Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. This game just kinda sucks. Sorry, not sorry. Here is a little surprise for you. I kinda like the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. I mean, I've always have. When I was about 14-15 years old, I was watching so many FNAF lore videos on YouTube while spewing foam out of my mouth. They are very simple, atmospheric horror games where your goal is just to survive. Sure, the jump scares kinda suck. The community is filled with a bunch of weirdo kids, but that simplistic gameplay that's all tied together with an interesting and grabbing story, that's what made FNAF such a hit. Of course, these aren't extremely replayable games, but then again, they are like $5 or $8 a pop. You aren't gonna get broke after buying them. It is also kinda hard to review these games on an individual basis, since they are all so bare bones, but if I would rank them, I would put them in this order. And Security Breach joins that party all the way at the end. What went wrong here? So the first thing that caught my eye is that this game is 50 gigabytes. What? That's a bigger file size than The Evil Within 2, Metal Gear 5 or Outlast 2. This game should be like 10, maybe 25 gigabytes max. This just shows rushed all over it. And guess what? The game runs like absolute poo-poo. Like, Jesus Christ, am I watching a PowerPoint presentation or something? So the first thing I want to do is apologize for the amount of stutter in the gameplay. I've tried so many things to make it as smooth as possible, but nothing worked. I got quite a beefy computer, but for some reason it can't run a shitty FNAF game, so if I gotta suffer, you're gonna suffer with me, I guess. By the way, just a reminder, Plush. Punchable plush. Funny Foekoe plush. If you want to support the channel, get yourself a little guy for your desk, or like put him down in the meat grinder or something. It's up to you. I've heard if you punch it 10,000 times, you get a secret prize. Whoa! You have 8 days left. Don't forget about it, and just please kick the shit out of this guy. I hate him. The link is in the description, so like just click it or something. I don't know. Okay, so Security Breach is kind of an open world free roam horror game. It's really strange how they stitched all of this together. When I think of FNAF, I think of an enclosed space that a bunch of freaky soul-possessed animatronics are trying to get to, and your goal is to either hide or fend them off. I'll say it again, okay? It's a very simple concept, but it worked, and Security Breach literally throws all of that out of the window. Yay! Which, this is not a bad thing to do, alright? It is completely fine to try out a new concept, to try and make it work. It's just the way Security Breach does it is bad. So instead of being stuck in a single room, you have this gigantic FNAF themed mall to explore, filled with a bunch of attractions. And I'll give the game this, okay? Theming is something it does pretty good. I really like all the artwork that's slapped against the walls. Game cabinets have individual names, screens have looping animations on them. It's just a shame that it looks like complete ass at times. What is this? So you are running away from an animatronic, you go in the bathroom to hide, and you see this. Why? This happens so many times, man. This game's optimization is atrocious. Nothing wants to properly load. You also can't participate in any of these attractions. There's a bowling alley, but you can't bowl. There's a bakery, but you can't bake. There's a racetrack, but you guessed it, you can't race. You have all these fun little things in this gigantic mall, but you can't interact with any of it. You just walk around and open gifts with PNGs in them. Yay! Well, it's not completely true. There are a few interactable things. You have this mini golf course, for example, that has some great theming. There's a part where you have to play a game of laser tag, which is kinda goofy. You can play Flappy Bird or this little adventure game, but that's it. This game is begging to have more of these little interactable things, but they just aren't there. It is such a missed opportunity. The game is like, oh look, bumper cards. Yeah, they do nothing. Fun fun. Let's compare this to Infinite Warfare for a second. Yeah, I know, stupid comparison, but in this game you had a zombies map called Zombies in Spaceland, which was set in an attraction park. And the Pizzaplex from Security Breach is kinda like that, but here is the kicker, okay? In Zombies in Spaceland you had dozens of arcade machines you could play, bumper cars you need to avoid, there's a roller coaster you can ride, this fountain that just spews you up into the air. You could actually interact with all these little things while there is a horde of zombies chasing you. This is what Security Breach should have done, but instead of zombies, it's the main animatronics. But they didn't do this, like the framework is there. Instead, they put a bunch of these stupid security robots around the whole map that just jump scare you and spawn one of the animatronics behind you. I can't even speak because this mechanic is so frustrating and annoying. These stupid goddamn robots, okay? Just punch them in the face. They are like Can you see that I'm actually frustrated? This is like 75% of the game trying to avoid these glitchy, whack-ass pathing robots. It sucks. It just straight up sucks. It's even more confusing by the fact that FNAF always had little mini-games sprinkled across their games. Why did they just plop down a bunch of these annoying robots everywhere instead? Like I don't get it. It makes no sense. The entire game just feels so aimless. You almost never know where you need to go or what you need to get. It's just... I always get a lot of comments saying that I shit a lot on video games, which is not true at all, by the way. Half of my videos are actually positive, but the reason I'm kinda harsh at times is because I just love this form of media. I want video games to thrive, to be successful. So when a game sucks, it just leaves such a sour taste in my mouth, and Security Breach has done exactly that. It's not just a rampant amount of glitches, bugs and softlocks, okay? The game itself is just not fun to play. It has some fun elements like the daycare, the chemistry between Glamrock Freddy and Gregory, but it's all surrounded with so many irritations. Missable collectibles, pixelated textures, extremely weak endings, unresponsive AI, this stupid, annoying maze puzzle that makes me keep clicking the wrong buttons. Unironically, one of the worst puzzles I've ever done in a video game. It pains me to say this, okay, but FNAF Security Breach is not a good game. It just isn't. The lore is probably pretty interesting, but all the endings just end so abruptly, and your goal is to like take apart the main animatronics and upgrade Freddy to open gates. Like, are you kidding me? The bulk of the story is explained through message logs anyway. I'm sure if you read all of them, the story is pretty good, but I'm not reading all of this. Look how many there are. The whole game just feels rushed and incomplete. It's frustrating to play, and I'm done. I honestly can't stomach this anymore. So, please like and subscribe. Thanks. Markiplier, you can take it away, roll the outro. So thank you everybody for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.